Have you ever felt confused or frustrated after a conversation with your spouse, sensing something unsaid or a subtle jab? It is a common experience in many relationships. Identifying passive-aggressive statements from your spouse often involves recognizing communication patterns where anger or resentment is expressed indirectly rather than openly. These statements subtly communicate displeasure or resistance without directly addressing the issue at hand. People often resort to passive aggression when they feel unable or unwilling to express their true feelings directly. This can stem from a fear of conflict, a desire to avoid confrontation, or a learned behavior from past experiences. It is a way to maintain an outward appearance of cooperation while internally resisting or expressing negativity. One common sign is the use of sarcastic remarks or backhanded compliments. For instance, your spouse might say, "Oh, you finally got around to doing that," with an edge, instead of a simple, "Thank you for doing that." Another indicator is a pattern of procrastination or intentional inefficiency when asked to do something. They might agree to a task but then delay it repeatedly or do it poorly, causing frustration without directly saying no. Watch for nonverbal cues that contradict verbal statements. For example, your spouse might say, "I am fine," with a sigh or an unhappy facial expression. The words say one thing but their body language clearly communicates another. The silent treatment or emotional withdrawal is also a form of passive aggression, where communication is shut down as a way to punish or manipulate. They might agree to something then later claim they forgot or did not understand the request, especially if it was something they did not truly want to do. Another key is when they make generalized complaints instead of direct requests. Instead of saying, "I need help with dinner," they might say, "I always end up doing everything around here." Also, notice if they consistently make excuses for not fulfilling commitments, often blaming external factors rather than taking responsibility for their actions. Understanding the difference between constructive indirect communication and passive aggression is crucial. Healthy indirect communication might be a gentle hint or a suggestion, whereas passive aggression involves a deliberate, covert expression of negative feelings designed to evoke a reaction or control without direct engagement. Recognizing these patterns helps you address the underlying issues more effectively. By learning to identify these subtle signals, you can move towards fostering a more open and honest communication environment in your marriage. It allows for direct conversations about true feelings, strengthening your connection and building deeper understanding based on mutual respect and clarity.
If this uplifts you, like, subscribe, and walk this journey with us.